I'm gonna cut up the pool. Well, hello there, I'm Niels.
I'm Sylvia.
And today we're setting up our pool.
Again!
We're setting up our pool again. This is an Intex above ground pool that we bought last year. And after we set it up the first time, we learned a couple of things that we wish we would have done differently. Also, it's the first time that we actually broken down the pool, put it into storage for winter and then got it back out. So it'll be interesting to see how well it survived and how easy it is to set it up a second time. Although it was an absolutely amazing summer in the pool, we did notice that the ground underneath wasn't completely level. We knew this, but we thought, oh, it'll be fine. Yeah, now we've decided we want it better. We got some XPS panels. Those are insulation panels and they have two advantages. It levels everything very nicely and the ground of the pool should be softer to walk on. But also it makes sure that when the water heats up, you don't lose the heat as quickly, because a lot of the water heat in the pool dissipates through the ground. So by putting those panels underneath, we should have it a little bit warmer in the pool. Now I know a lot of people dig out the ground a little bit and put a pool in there, but we can't do that because basically we're renting something and there's rubber matting underneath, so going into the ground is not an option. That's the first bit done. We've got our insulation layer down, which is gonna keep the pool warmer and will make the surface underneath nicer to stand on. Now it's time for a little break.
A few minutes later.
Now we're gonna put down the ground sheet and then we put the pool on top. And hopefully it will have survived its packaging and its storing over winter. Fingers crossed. Last year, after we emptied the pool, we put talcum powder inside of the pool to make sure that it wouldn't stick together. So we're about to unfold the pool. Let's hope that worked.
Yeah, and hopefully no mold.
Well, yeah. It's all talcum powder.
No mold.
No mold.
Well, despite our best efforts, we do have a bit of mold. I mean, that's easily cleaned off.
Last year, one of the major pains in putting the pool together was getting these supports through these holes in the liner. And guess what? This year it goes like nothing. Plastic was just stuck together because of the way they packaged it in the factory. This time I put a little bit of talcum powder in between before I folded it all up. Makes a huge difference. It's going to be a lot faster to set up the pool this year.
Okay, horizontal frame done!
Has been assembled.
Okay, let's try to do that.
To make sure that everything would be very steady and we had a soft underground, we decided that last year that we had to put something underneath the feet. Sylvia suggested some wood. I thought, nah, we've got lots of these tiles hanging about that I don't have to saw, so we'll just stick a couple of those underneath. Sylvia thought they would snap, but I thought, nah, they're strong things, people can walk on them. As we started filling the pool, we could hear snapping noises. I was so wrong. This year, I did what I should have done, listened to Sylvia, and we put wood underneath.
Reasonably level, and this is the worst bit where we had the dip last year.
So now the question is, what went where? Pretty straightforward. This was the outlet. Let's put the fittings on. Quick teaser. This is where things will change this year, but that's part of another video.
But Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
Hi! So, to get the liner right, somebody needs to go inside the pool when there's a little bit of water in there as well, just to straighten it out at the bottom.
Whoa, clouds of talcum!
Gonna be covered in white powder by the time I get out of here.
Well, it's talcum.
Let's keep stressing that, just in case. See all those creases here? That was because last year we didn't quite stretch the liner enough. For some reason we thought the water would straighten it out, and it really didn't. So this year I'm gonna try to push them to the sides as we fill the pool. Learned last year that once you've got about a couple of centimeters of water in there, there is no way you're shifting it anymore. So it's important to do it at the very beginning. Cold! Cold is the word, definitely cold. And slippery. If I manage to get out of this pool without falling into the water, I'm gonna be so impressed with myself. The chances are minimal.
How's it going?
Freezing my feet off. We have a little bit of wind today, but it does make a difference, and I can see the pool liner move as I am trying desperately to get all the creases out. The wind is just making sure that whatever I do disappears. Hopefully I can make it a bit better than last year, but it's definitely not gonna be perfect. Damn you, wind!
I think some of those creases probably are from the production process as well. I think we're being a bit too optimistic that we could get those out.
No, that is definitely true. There's still a little bit of creases here and there that we can't get out. It's pretty much impossible. You can sort of try, and then you try to push it all the way to the sides, but it just comes back.
But it's not as bad as last year.
It's better than last year. Yeah, it's better than last year, so definitely.
That's good.
But also, the feeling underneath is really nice. The actual bottom feels a lot nicer than last year. As I said before, we had those rubber mats with grass going through it, and we didn't put anything else underneath except for a ground sheet. Now we've put those insulation plates, and it's actually really lovely to walk on. It's really nice and soft. Comfortable feeling. It's not hard.
We will have to give it a bit of a clean on the outside, but we'll wait until the pool's full to do that.
Yeah, that's the talcum powder, isn't it? So
yeah,
it was not a problem at all to unfold it. It didn't stick anywhere. It doesn't look like there's any damage at all on the liner, and inside there's no mold whatsoever. We had a tiny bit of mold somewhere on the outside, but overall we packed it up the way we were apparently supposed to, because this works out absolutely fine. It was actually easier this year to set it back up than it was to set it up the first time. Yay, can't wait to use it again.
One hour later.
That's not good. We seem to have leaks. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What to do.
I'm gonna cut up the pool. I am actually gonna cut up the pool, because after we filled it we noticed there's a bit of a leak, as in we can't locate it. We don't know where it is. There's only about 10 centimeters water in there so far, and because we put these insulation plates down, the water can't just go into the ground, otherwise we probably wouldn't even have noticed. But it's now coming out from underneath. Ever so slightly, there's very little. We contacted Intex since the pool is basically still under warranty and the line is supposed to have a 2-year warranty, and it was not a hassle at all. They basically said, yep, we sent a picture and some video through. They're gonna replace the liner, but they asked us to cut out a bit where you have the serial number to avoid fraud. So I'm gonna cut off the pool. And now we wait for a new liner. This feels awkward. Feels really bad. I feel sorry for the pool. Look at that hole. Oh.